In the early 90s, I was with the teams in the Navy. We were sanctioned by an alphabet government agency to put a stop to several aggressive Sasquatch in the high country in western North Carolina. We all thought it was a joke at the mission briefing, but it was no joke. My partner in our team of 12 was my swim buddy. He was Native American. This man wasn't scared of anything. Before we were ordered to go out during the briefing, all of these agents were showing us slides of what these creatures did to people, adults and children alike, as well as the damage done to vehicles and homes. Anyway, my buddy turned white with sheer fear. He told me, "This is bad, really bad." When we arrived in the little mountain village town, the sheriff met us. He told us he'd never been so happy to see the cavalry since he'd been in Korea. He showed us the actual places where, as he put it, "This is where those fuckers, those big hairy demons destroyed this or killed him, her, or them, there." My buddy was taking everything in like I never saw him before. After talking with the sheriff, our lieutenant told us to fire up because we were going hunting. As we were getting our gear ready, my buddy said to me, "You know, I always thought my grandfather was just telling me scary stories about he and his brothers when they fought these wild men." We started in around 1400. By 1600, we found lots and lots of tracks. We started tracking them. We made out at least 7 different individuals. We made first contact at around 1930, and it was almost dark. The point man stopped dead in his tracks and spoke in his headset. "I see one, and it's fucking huge." The lieutenant said, "If you have a shot, take it." He shot this massive hairy beast with a 7.62 millimeter round, and it acted like a mosquito bit him. The creature turned around and let out a god-awful roar. The point man quickly switched to full auto. This time the creature dropped like a rock after 10 7.62 millimeter rounds cut up his chest. After first contact, the agents radioed in and said they wanted one alive. Our lieutenant told them to go screw themselves. It took 3 days and nights with almost no sleep, but we dropped 7 hairy bastards. We found the missing people, or rather what was left of them. We had one casualty when a team member was snatched straight up into the goddamn trees. There was nothing anyone could have done for him. To this day, thinking of those 3 days sends chills down my spine. You won't find those 3 days in any military record or mission log. Going into our mission debriefing, where normally we were asked 1,001 questions about every shot fired, every angle we fired from, every angle we fired on, etc., we were simply told that the past 3 days we were doing rigorous mountain training, and during that training period, we lost a man. And with that, the debriefing team stood up and walked out. Now, normally we have individual debriefing for the whole team, but this was the only time it was just team debriefing. So to answer your next question, after 3 days, government agents came in and removed all 7 corpses and flew them out. My message to everyone: don't let anyone tell you that these things don't exist. They do. They're real. They're horrible. And they are the deadliest goddamn things I have ever seen.